Hello and welcome to my first ever Friends and Family video. Now, before I get into the video, I want to explain what a Friends and Family, or an F&F video is. So, a Friends and Family video is something that I release to my friends and my family so that they can see what I'm doing with my Legos, my model trains, and eventually with my Minecraft stuff. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be giving a tour / history of my entire Lego City / Winter Village. So, I've decided that we began with my first ever mock building, my fall theaters, which is why the sign says fall, as you can see. So, if we take off the roof like this, then you can see that the front is obviously the place for food, and then here's actual theater, where we have 2 people watching plus the camera. So this building has gone through 2 or maybe even 3 different versions of it just by me rebuilding it. The latest one is when I took apart both this building and the movie theater so that then I could use the bricks from both of them and combine them, which leads me into the next building, which is called Baker Place, as you can see by the pretzel right there and the word Baker. So this has a counter, 2 tables with a set of chairs, 2 people at the counter, and if I can even get my camera in, it has a glass case. So this, as I said, was transformed with this building just because then I could use the bricks. But I've also transformed it 2 or 3 other times on its own. So now let's head to the roads. So this is a camper truck which has been here for most of my Lego City, and this door opens and that is just a satellite dish for the TV inside. And then this is a Lego set of a spaceship which is supposed to be coming from a space base this way. Here is my first custom truck, which has some space parts to build an airship like this. And then we have a small walk, which allows us to just have a park bench and some solar panels. Then we have a small car, we see the roads, and we have the junkyard, see, with the crane. So this tether here is what is holding up this, and you can see this little lever is what controls all of it. And then we can move over to the stoplights, which I ordered the pieces specifically just so I could have stoplights. We also have a police chase with a few sets, and then we have probably one of my favorites, the farm combine, just because it's here and it's one of the largest sets. Now we can move over to my hot air balloon, which I've built so that then I could have a little person getting ready to fly away, which he is there. We have a little news interview person, some family waving him off with a dog, and then we have a little camper van. Next, I guess we can move on to the rail yard, which, if I get it on the shot, is this huge place which has the truck, the big truck for the containers, which is over here, and then we have a train shell for an eventual engine, We of course have the cargo train set, which includes these 3 cars. And then we have a custom mock-up of a steam locomotive, which has gone through 2 or 3 variations just because I've wanted to rebuild it. This newest one has it with it having the gears and then having a tender. You can also see a robber looking out for how he can steal stuff off of the bank car over there. So we also have a forklift here, forklift there, floating bank stuff, and the switch tower. So now if we go to the complete other side, we can also see that we've got a boat, which is just a set, but some custom rock work, which was really fun to build. And then we have a ship, which I just redid this other sail here so that it would look nice, as you can see. So now we get to the mayor's house, which also has a small park here and an antenna and satellite dish. We also have this park with the fountain, the flower woman, and the 4 flower beds. This has gone through like 4 variations of it, just because I've wanted to rebuild it. And then we have the mayor's truck, which the mayor's in here, and then this is the mayor's wife, Samantha. I built the truck originally just for vegetables, but then I built the boat trailer so that his wife could come along with him. Oh, so these small little lamps, I'll get you a close-up of right here. I decided to build those just so I could know what was residential compared to what is commercial. We also have my flagpole, which has the word baker, as you can see, because that's the people that own the baker place. They've decided to hang a temporary flag, of course. And then we have the holiday van, which is going to the beach. Or maybe coming from the beach. I don't know. We have a small snowmobile, for whatever reason. And then we, of course, have train tracks. There would normally be a train station right here, but that is over there-ish, as you can see. And then I guess that completes most of the tour of the city. So now let's move over to my winter village. So the thing that started me getting all of my winter village sets is the winter village train right here. If I turn that on, then you will be able to see it go around. Pop. The next set I got was the train station, which is this, and it also came with the bus, the crossing, and a few of these tracks. So if I get down here, you can see it is in fact called Winter Village. There's a little minifig of me, and then we have a barista selling coffee and hot chocolate. We have the mailbox, and then if we come over to this side, it says tickets. So that's fun. The next set I got in this line is the fire station. As you can see, it has the tall tower for the bar that you slide down, and then it has a fire truck, a little ice skating rink, and even a girl with a sled. It also comes with a bench and a Christmas tree, of course. If we go around to the back of it, you'll actually be able to see inside of it. So that is where the fire truck would park. There's the pole you slide down, and then that's where the firemen would stay. So I guess the next thing we should come to is this airport over here. So this is a small set with a tiny train, which is what this is, and then this tiny station actually came with the train way over there. So it came with the train and the circle of train tracks. So I actually got 2 of these planes, as you can see. So I modified this second one here so that it would look better. I also built a small tower, and I took some of the Arctic Explorer sets and turned them into a small helicopter. And then that takes us to the newest set, which is the Santa's Visit set. So you can see the details with the table, the fireplace, photos, bed with the girl, and the kitchen. And then there's a small gift. Of course, there's a Santa. And then if we want to see the front, we can see that it's a nice sandish blue, just so that it's all kind of winter themed. So that is about all of my Winter Village stuff. So I guess we can cover Ava's laboratory just because it's part of the Lego City over here. So Ava's laboratory, which this is Ava. Let me turn her around for you. See, this is Ava. She is basically the person who runs the city power and plumbing and all of the municipal stuff, which if I turn this on, you can see I have installed a light brick so that it lights up. And then we have a rocket blasting off. If you noticed earlier on the mayor's house, there was the radar dish. Well, this is actually sending off power from the power generator all the way over to that small little radar dish there. So that is how the city gets its power. We also have a hologram, a little mannequin of costumes, and then all of the infamous instruction booklets. The last few things are hanging up here in the air. So you can see the helicopter, which is right there. There's a plane. Let me get a better shot of that. So if we come over here, we can see the plane from the underside. So the way that I hang these up is I use paper clips and then I just wrap the string around it so that then it looks like they're flying. This one looks as though it's swooping down over the city. The final thing is here. So this is supposed to be me, my best friend Spencer, and then my other friends Hayden and Maddie. So as you can see by my jetpack, we're all supposed to be flying. So that's always fun. And then you already saw the mailplane. So if you enjoyed the video, please tell me, and also tell me whether you'd like to see me tour all of my model train stuff, or see the rest of my Lego stuff, which is on a shelf and is all themed stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye!